Metro Manila will revert to less strict alert level 2 by Tuesday as COVID-19 cases continue to drop. With that, the Transportation Department no vaccination, no ride policy will no longer be in effect. And authorities are investigating an alleged threat to assassinate Presidential bet Bongbong Marcos. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Riza Diaz. Comelec Commissioner Rowena Guanzon is set to issue a subpoena for Marcos's camp legal counsel, attorney George Briones. Guanzon told One News Now that George Briones had no right to comment on Marcos' disqualification case, especially when it is still pending. With this, she added that a subpoena for Briones will be released on Monday, and if he will not abide, the commissioner said she will send him to jail.
I am now going to issue a subpoena to Attorney Briones to appear before me on Wednesday and show cause why he should not be cited for contempt for interfering with this case. He should better show his face there, or I will send him to Manila jail.
On now, viral photos that allege Marcos Jr. is lying about his absence on his disqualification case hearing. Guanzon said someone who has a knowledge on the matter should execute an affidavit so she can subpoena the presidential candidate too.
I need somebody to execute an affidavit, how they acquired those pictures, so I can subpoena Marcos Jr. For him to focus why he should not be held in contempt for lying to the commission.
Now, to comment on that, we have with us this evening Marcos spokesperson, Attorney Vic Rodriguez, is joining us via Zoom. Attorney Vic, good evening.
Hi, Risa. Good evening. Good evening to all the viewers, and thank you for inviting me tonight in your show.
Attorney Vic, thank you for joining us. Would like to ask, what can you say about the back and forth between Commissioner Guanzon and Attorney George Briones of PFP?
Well, Attorney George Briones is the General Counsel of our party, the Partido Federal ng Pilipinas, and he's a very able lawyer. I think he'll be able to answer it himself.
Attorney, Director and Marcos supporter Direk Paul Soriano posted on social media photos showing that Marcos Jr. was actually with him shooting an ad dated January 8th. That's the day after he said that he can't attend his own disqualification hearing because he is supposed to be isolated. What can you say about this?
Nagsalita na rin, Risa, si Direk Paul through his post this morning, I believe, and I'm sure you have read it as well, that he said he was the only one who went to Davao last January 8th. So that's another lie being peddled by some of our rival, probably, trying to peddle fake news all over again. But the best person to refute and deny that fake news is none other than Direk Paul Soriano, and he made it very clear in his post this morning that the January 8th pertains to his own shoot in Davao, not that of presidential aspirant Bongbong Marcos. So malinaw na panlilin lang at kasinungalingan na naman yan.
Attorney, meron po ba kayong update this time on another issue about the NBI's investigation dun po sa alleged threat to assassinate Bongbong Marcos?
Nakuha lang namin, Risa, yan sa official communication ng Department of Justice through Attorney Cherito Zamora. At ayan nga ay pinaiimbestigahan na ng kanilang cybercrime office. And I think they already tasked and designated the NBI Cybercrime Division to investigate this posting and the threat made online. And ang iniimbestigahan dito, I was told, hindi yung posting of the threat online, but rather a series o yung thread nila. Meron silang series of exchanges regarding this threat. And as you know, a threat to anyone's life, we take it seriously. Whether it be on the life of presidential aspirant Bongbong Marcos o kahit sino man. And we commend the Department of Justice for the immediate and swift action on this threat or a plot to assassinate or harm presidential aspirant Bongbong Marcos.
Attorney, napapalapit na po ang eleksyon. What could the public or what should the public expect mula po sa inyong kampo in the next few weeks?
Well, we are ready to go around the nation and bring the unifying message of presidential aspirant Bongbong Marcos. Subalit lahat ng aming plano ay of course alert level restriction permitting RISA. And there are areas which we intend to visit sana agad. Kaya lang yung iba ron na isama sa alert level 3 and some areas are under alert level 4. So asahan ho ng aming mga taga-suporta na iikot ho muli si Presidential Aspirant Bongbong Marcos kasama ang kanyang katambal si Vice Presidential Candidate Mayor Inday Sara Duterte. Subalit yan po ay kung tayo ay pahihintulutan ng alert category restriction na ipinatutupad ng IAPF.
Maraming salamat, sir. Thank you for sharing with us your time and your insight. That was Bongbong Marcos's spokesperson, Attorney Vic Rodriguez. And we'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The IATF has placed Metro Manila and the 7 provinces back under Alert Level 2 beginning February 1st. Joining the capital region under the less strict COVID-19 status are Batanes, Bulacan, Cavite, Rizal, Biliran, Southern Leyte, and Basilan. Establishments and activities will be allowed at 50% capacity indoors and 70% outdoors for immunized adults and even minors. Meanwhile, the following areas will be placed under the stricter Alert Level 3. The respective alert levels shall be in effect until February 15. With Metro Manila reverting back to Alert Level 2, the Transportation Department will be lifting the no vaccination, no ride policy across the capital region. DOTR Assistant Secretary Goddess Libiran pointed out that the policy is only implemented when NCR is under Alert Level 3 or higher. The government first implemented the no vax, no ride policy in the region nearly a month ago to address vaccine hesitancy. Now, this has since been met with heavy criticisms from officials and labor groups. Pope Francis urges parents to accompany their LGBTQ+ children and never leave them in his latest gesture to outreach to the community. Let's watch this.
genitori davanti ai problemi dei figli con tante malattie, i figli ammalati, anche con malattie permanenti, quanto dolore lì. Genitori che vedono orientamenti sessuali diversi nei figli e come gestire questo e accompagnare i figli e non nascondersi in un atteggiamento condannatorio. Genitori che vedono i figli che se ne vanno per una malattia e anche, è più triste, lo leggiamo tutti i giorni sui giornali, ragazzi che fanno delle ragazzate e finiscono in incidente con la macchina. I genitori che vedono i figli che non vanno avanti nella scuola e non sanno come portare. Tanti problemi dei genitori, pensiamoci, come aiutarli. E a questi genitori dico non spaventarvi. Sì, c'è dolore tanto, ma pensate al Signore, pensate come ha risolto i problemi Giuseppe e chiedete a Giuseppe che vi aiuti. Mai condannare un figlio.
And for more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.